This is turned out to be a quarterly video. Excited about this. We had really good response last quarter. We were talking about COVID and just some of the things that we were trying to accomplish during that difficult time. But I've got a few updates to share with everybody. And speaking of COVID, as everyone's aware, we continue to have challenges into the second wave. And we've been having the office open some days, closed other days. However, we still have all of our online opportunities to pay. And of course, we're only a telephone or an email away. And so I just encourage you guys to, if you have to engage with us, just use the online opportunities that there are to talk. We had a pretty strong summer. Last year was one of the worst summers that we had from a water selling perspective because we had a 125-year rain that happened. And so this year, we started off pretty good. As everyone knows here, probably about sometime mid-July, the rains did come in, but it looks like we're gonna at least beat last year's numbers, and which is good from a budgetary standpoint because we came in well ahead of budget, and the co-op is performing well financially, which of course keeps the rates stable, and we're able to deliver services at a world-class pace. One of the things that's happening is one of our own, Kay Oaks, is retiring. She ran our call center for several years, and so we have a new person coming on, Shelley, and we're so excited to have her on our team, replacing Kay, who will be retiring later on this year. We also started up a water lab. This has been kind of a dream of ours for a long time. And the water lab, the idea of it was just to save us time. We have to drive up to Mattoon, was the lab we were using. And as everyone knows, the distance between our area up to there, chews up a lot of time. And so by having the lab on premise really saves an enormous amount of time driving, and then we're able to get results that much quicker. And one way to kind of make the lab economically feasible is that we started doing lab services for neighboring utilities, and that's gone over really, really well, better than we expected. July's numbers was really shocking how well it was. And one of the most exciting projects that's been in the planning stages for several years has been the United Regional Water Co-op, which is located just west of Decatur. And some folks might ask, why in the world are we involved in a water plant up there? But several years ago, we took on Sangris Water and partnered with those folks. And their water source has been a great water source, but it's been extremely expensive for us. And so one of the ways to keep rates affordable, the board challenged the leadership team to really look at how do we keep our rates, of course, affordable. And one of the things that drives that, obviously, is input costs. And so we started looking at, we needed a long-term water supply up there that we could control costs. And so United Regional Water was kind of born on a dream, really through the village of Illiopolis, who spearheaded all that. And then we've had some incredible champions at some of the neighboring communities, Latham, Niantic, and I'm going to miss a few of the towns, so I apologize for that. But Eric Emmerich on our team has been really the lead contact. And it's been an incredible opportunity to see how communities all get together and make that project their own. And the cool thing about it is it's going to allow rates to be much more affordable. We're going to have a world-class plant. And so that project actually has just got its last round of funding completed through our partnership with the United States Department of Ag, Rural Development. And so that's a shout out for those folks. And so now we gave notice of award, and we're getting ready to actually, start turning dirt here fairly soon. The plant will probably get online, we assume, sometime in the end of 2021. So this is a long-term, construction plan. But the idea is to get that thing up and going, and it's going to supply a great water quality to the area. And we couldn't be more excited to be involved in that project with the neighboring communities up there. Illinois Fiber Connect is, as you guys know, we're a joint venture with Wabash Telephone. And we kind of did a 2-year plan. We'll be closing out the second year of that at the end of 2020. And we kind of had a marker of trying to get to 1,200-1,300 customers. And it looks like we're going to go way over that by the end of the year. And actually, we're super excited how well that's gone. The response has been just unbelievable. And of course, that also gets into we've had the second wave of COVID, and now schools started up. And so between remote work as well as distance learning, the need for high-speed broadband, couldn't be any greater. So very proud that the Illinois Fiber Connect is meeting those needs, and it's been a great partnership that we've had with Wabash Telephone. One thing I wanted to mention too, and I said this earlier in my comments, is that Effingham County was in the Wall Street Journal, ironically, and it wasn't a good thing for this particular reason. It appears that we're the worst county per capita on COVID, even beating out Cook County. And it's an alarming thing that's going on right now. So one of the things I wanted to do is encourage everybody to stay safe, use common sense. My mom always used to tell me, just wash your hands, and if you don't feel well, stay home. And I think that old adage probably weighs in even today. So I just really want to encourage everybody to stay safe, be smart, use common sense, and we'll get all through this together. And that concludes all my comments, and we're excited to talk to you next quarter. Thank you.